biggest of all the ones I'm going to show you today. So I thought I'll show it to you first and then I'll move it to the side because it's rather big. This is all embossed and it's on this like tin metal. Look, it's got this lovely big spout. When I purchased this, it was filled with succulent flowers, but that didn't appeal to me, so I cleaned it all up and put it inside by a window-shaped mirror that I had distressed and made pretty. And yeah, I just really like the old look of this, and it's like this little teapotty watering can, but you see you couldn't use it as a watering can because it's got a hole here and here, so all the water would come up, but it's embossed on both sides and it's really rather gorgeous. And I've just got it filled with all these little artificial flowers that are made of like, they're not plastic, they're like fabric or something, or paper, but they're very pretty and they're kind of soft dreamy shades that just suit the room and look lovely. I'll move that one to the side. I think this might be made in England. Okay, I can't see in a hurry, so I'm not sure, but it's old and it's interesting. Doesn't really matter where it was made, but it's sometimes interesting to know. But it's just lovely. I really like it. It's really cool. Got lots of interesting things to show you. Some of them very old, some of them not so old. This is, I think, pretty. It's like this little crystal, and it's a perfume bottle. I bought this years ago from a gift store in my hometown. And it's just, yeah, a lovely little crystal one that I got 1 year as a present for my birthday. It's got like this little dropper. Again, it's crystal. It's like this. I've never put anything inside. I just liked the bottle. It just looked really cool. I bought it on sale and I thought it was so pretty when they had one of their reduced days. Just pretty, pretty crystal. Sometimes you can get rainbows in it, other times not so much. Depends on the light, really. Don't know if we can get it to do anything at the moment. Not a lot happening with it. I've got this that I've had for ages. It's a little perfume bottle. I really used to like the Harajuku little perfumes brought out by under the name of Gwen Stefani. And this is the Gwen one, and this one was this one and Baby was a bit like baby powder, but rather nice, and this one smelled like coconuts and pineapple. It's very foodie smell, even though it's pretty much all gone or dissipated over the years, as in being used up, and then just the bottle with the little tiny drops that you couldn't get out anymore with spraying it. You can still smell the coconut and pineapple. Used to smell yummy on. I always liked the fragrances that smell like food. Jessica Simpson brought up some dessert ones that apparently you could eat or lick or something. I don't know, I never did that, but I did like her foodie ones that smelled like cupcakes and all those yummy delectables. They were really nice. I've still got one and it's still got a little bit left in it. There's not so many foodie fragrances that I've smelt lately. I'll put it on the right way, see? Harajuku Lovers G for Gwen. It's got this little doll and it comes off, and you could have it by itself on the mantle if you wanted, or you could have it like that, and she's got the little bow in her hair. very cute. This one is a little blue glass, I think it might be hand blown, shell for putting like rings and things in it. It's rather cute. It's got the twisted little end there, and this is all sort of frilly, and you can pop earrings or a little small piece of jewellery in there. It just looks pretty. Little shell-shaped one sitting there, and blue glass. It's very thick blue glass. It's not thin. It's very thick. Nice and chunky. This one's another perfume bottle, but this is quite different. Not only is it taller than the other one, but this has got, oh, you can get some rainbows in this one. Look, let's see. We might get rainbows. Oh, I can see something over here. Little glimpse of a rainbow. Oh, yes, nice. I love it when they do rainbows. Sometimes when I'm recording, because when I'm filming, sometimes when it's daylight and the curtains are open, it's daylight, and the sun catches my crystals, I get little rainbows all over. I usually say, because otherwise it looks a bit odd if I've got all these, looks like I've been putting highlighter all over myself in various colours. No, it's just the crystals. This one's pretty. I can see some crystals. See some rainbows in the crystals. See over here. It looks like, well, I can see colours in it anyway. And, oh, look at that. Wow. Now, there's some pretty. I like that. Maybe it's got a mirror finish on the bottom. So at the bottom, wow, that looks good, doesn't it? I like that. The other one doesn't have that, does it? No. Well, it's giving off something off its lid, though. A little bit of a rainbowy thing. But it's not got the same colours in it like this one. This is so pretty. But see the lid here? It's a rose. It's all, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that? It's a rose shape. And there's all the petals. And it's all shaped like a rose, the lid. I thought that was delightful. And again, this one unscrews like this, and you've got the little crystal dropper. And again, it's not being used. It's just been sitting looking pretty. Just on display looking pretty. And catching rainbows for us to look at. This is a little trinket box. It's just a tiny one. It's got these sparkles and enamel work. And inside it's enamelled. It's just plain on the bottom, but nice enamel in here, so it's nice and smooth. This one might be a bit dusty. It's been on display. It's got all these little sparkles on it and leaves, and quite dainty and delicate and just pretty, quite dreamy. I've got another little trinket one. This one's different again. This one is done like a little ballet tutu. And is that a little star necklace on this bust? Yeah, look, it's like a ballet tutu. It's just, this one's magnetic, the closure. And somewhere, hiding at the moment, I've got a ladybird. And it's got the most glorious sparkles. I remember buying my ladybird quite distinctively because I had my eye on it for a long time. And it was in the store for a long time because it was very expensive. Well, I thought it was expensive. It was about $40 New Zealand for this little thing that sparkled and shone, and I just admired it from a distance whenever I went in there. And then something must have happened to it, because all of a sudden it came right down in price, and I see it's got a little tag on it that says that it's got a little damage, and it had lost a couple of its sparkles, so I bought it anyway because it was now affordable, but it was minus a couple of these little sparkles off it, but I still like it. It's one of those sort of little enamel ones. These ones weren't so expensive. I think I bought them pre-loved. Oops, you've got to get your magnets right, or else it's going every which way. I can't put it. Yes, I've done it. How hard is it to put this? I tell you, the other day I was cleaning my stove and I forgot which way to put the rack back in the oven. And I tried, because it's got the safety feature. And I couldn't get, for the life of me, get it back in there. And I thought, I'm not a silly person. This should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's rocket science. Goodness me, I got a little frustrated with myself, so I stopped. I left it, came back, tried again. The oven door was still wide open because I still couldn't get the rack back in. I went over to my neighbours and told them with great shame about my fail. And he was busy repairing a car at the time, and said he'll pop over once he's finished and help me. And I thought, look, why don't I just Google it? So I Googled the brand of my oven, my free range oven. Yeah, freestanding, not free range. Sounds like a chicken. Yeah, I Googled it, and yes, I've been putting it in back to front. I've been putting the safety rail in the front instead of at the back. As soon as I flipped it round the other way, put straight in. Oh dear, never mind. At least hopefully I'll remember next time when I'm doing it. Don't do the same thing again. At least I knew to Google, because then I popped over and told the neighbour I'd fixed it. It's all good, I Googled it. He was very kind. He said they've been Googling things all morning to do with fixing the car. But fixing the car's a lot harder than putting a rack back in the oven. Now that we've discussed my fails, we'll move on with this clock. Isn't it delightful? I bought this locally too a number of years ago, and I thought it was just such a sweet little clock. It's the back of it's like lettuce sort of effect with love hearts, and just gorgeous. It's got this distressed vintage look to it, and these sparkles, these little sparkle. It just looks old and interesting. I've got one more clock to show you. This one I bought from Amazon. Yeah, Amazon USA. And it's got these little distressed birds on it. I think from memory it was Nicky and Co. or something, the brand of the people that, yeah, it's got that part there. It looks like, this is actually a plasticky style, but the rest is definitely metal. But this is lovely. I like the look of it, and I like the distressedness, and I like the distressed little birds, and I like the clock, although it does make a tick 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 noise, not quite so loud, just tick tick tick. So I don't have it anywhere near the bedroom. And yeah, the thing with these little ones is you've got to be careful with the battery that you put in it. Don't put an alkaline in any of these older style, vintage style clocks, because they don't like alkaline batteries, and they also don't like Energizer or those high powered batteries. They like the really budget sort of carbon zinc batteries. It takes an AA battery, but it's got to be a carbon zinc battery. Otherwise it doesn't work. It loses time and it doesn't do its thing properly. It kind of stuffs it up. I luckily read that, and I'm pretty sure that when I bought it from Amazon, somewhere in the packaging it put that in there to make sure that you get a carbon zinc battery for it, which is the basic sort of battery that they had before alkaline and before the high-powered batteries, and they are still available. But yeah, I had another one of these sorts of little old clocks, and I hadn't known that at that time. I'd bought it pre-loved, and I'd put the wrong sort of battery in it, and it completely stopped. Yeah, first of all, it went and lost loads of time, and then it just wouldn't work at all. It didn't like the battery. So if you ever buy these, be careful about batteries. It's very nice. I've had this for a number of years too, at least 5 years, maybe more. But I really like it. They still sell them on Amazon and other places too, I think, now. I think they've become more popular than they were when I got mine. I just always liked that sort of thing, and now it's become quite a little bit more trendy than it was just sort of a quirky thing that I liked. Now lots of people like it. I wanted to show you this. This is a little card my friend sent me for my birthday, and I think it's just delightful. I've had it for a while. I've got some of the cards she sent me. She lives in the Netherlands, and she sent me some lovely cards over the years. And I've got one that I've had for about 10, 15 years, and I've still got it because it's just such a lovely picture on it and just so sweet. I've got it hanging up. So I've got all these little puppies in black and white photo of these little puppies hanging in socks or stockings off a clothesline, looking so happy and joyous with their little heads out. It's just adorably cute. I might find that and show you sometime because it's really, really adorable. This little one, they're building a snowman. It's all vintage looking. It's really cute. They're playing in the snow. Just really cute. I love fashion looking ones. It says something about it on the back. Oh, Delva. Okay, National Bibliothèque. Okay, 1899 was the date when this first came out. This is a picture of something from 1899. Rather special. Now, I thought we'd have a look at my stickers. Would you like to look at those? These are the ones that I've got. Just be a little rustling when I get them out. And then no more. All nice and quiet now. These are yummy things that will make us feel hungry. But we're going to have a visual feast of delectable delights. Not for the tummy, for the eyes, and just for the pleasure of looking at them. Chocolate cake with cream and cherries on top. Oh, I'm sorry, my allergies have given me a lot of trouble at the moment. It might be because I spent time out in the garden, and it kind of affects me quite often when the grass is just being cut. It can cause my eyes to get a bit watery. I'm not crying or anything. It's just allergies, and my skin to get a bit itchy. The grass causes my ankles and that, if it's long, to get very itchy. Sorry. Now this cake is so yummy. Oh, look at that, pink and dreamy. It looks like caramel with whipped cream and some sort of sponge cake. I like the look of that too. Oh, and this looks like one of those layer cakes with icing, or maybe even better whipped cream, and chocolate on the top with chocolate dipped raspberries and cherries. And little, is that more chocolate or is that coffee beans? No, it's grapes or cherries. Yummy, I like fruit. Fruit's yummy. This one is one of those swirly ice cream thingies or desserts with the layers of different colours, pinks and chocolates, and then a caramel, whipped cream done in little peaks like snow peaks with little sprinkles. Ooh, it's so yummy. My eyes are having a wonderful time, and this is a nice little drink. Now this looks like it's blueberry or maybe it's blackberry with little berries in it, and that looks like maybe, I don't think orange would go with blackberry, but maybe it does in this one. It looks very yummy. I'm just going to stop, I think, and have a little drink. Oh, I might be okay. I might have to stop. We'll just see. I think it's my allergies being rascally again. Don't worry, I'll be perfectly fine. Just might have to take a moment. This one's a wee cupcake with swirly ice cream. Little fruit on top. Oh, this looks like a cone with like blueberry ice cream and raspberry. Now blueberry and raspberry should go delicious together. I think that if we blended up some blueberries with a little bit of vanilla ice cream and then blended up some raspberries with a little bit of vanilla ice cream, we'd create this delectable delight. I think it would be absolutely yummy. Look at this. Melty, caramelly, yummy. It might be maple syrup, I'm not sure, but I see whipped cream and strawberries, and it looks almost like pancakes. Yes, it looks like pancakes with whipped cream, maple syrup, more whipped cream. It's too much whipped cream, make us quite sick, but it looks beautiful. Absolutely delectably beautiful. And here we've got chocolate, and there's that little mint leaves that go good with the strawberry. If we ate all these, we'd be quite sick. You see, we can enjoy them this way and we're not getting sick tummies, but we're having all it's like having them without having them. A strawberry swirl with a strawberry and on a chocolate muffin, perhaps. Ooh, nice. That looks like a minty one. Minty and bubble. Let's pretend that's bubble gum and mint with more bubble gum with little sprinkles. Yummy. And so happy that we like it. This must be a honey cake. This bear looks very keen to have it. Yep, I think that's a honey cake with honey icing and some other fruit that the bear absolutely loves. It looks like it's so happy to have this cake. It's a very happy bear. Oh, and now we've got a monkey who's equally joyous. He's got a cupcake, and I bet you it's a banana one with sprinkles. Yes, I think it's a banana with maybe peanut butter and some peanuts for the little monkey to enjoy. All different. This is very similar to our bubble gum, but it's not, because it's not got the mint. This has got like, what could that be? That blue. What else but it looks really, really good, and it looks like it's got a strawberry on top of that one. Just beautiful. Oh, this one looks like some sort of fizzy drink with a frothy top. It looks like it's fizzy in here in this little happy face. And that looks like it's blueberry frosting with strawberries and maybe a raspberry. That could be a raspberry fizz, because raspberries and blueberries go really good together. And so do strawberries. They taste so good mixed together. What, in, eating them at the same time. Ah, is this a bubble tea? No, oh, it's something bubbly. And it looks almost holographic. It looks like it's having a party in the 80s here. It's got all these fluoros going on in that one. Looks like lime, pineapple, mango and strawberry with blueberries. That's a real mixture, isn't it? That's a real mixture. Ooh, look at this one. Oh, yummy. I see blackberries, lovely ripe blackberries, lovely ripe strawberries, lovely ripe raspberries, dripping with a, what should we call that icing? You decide. Is that some nuts down here? Maybe hazelnut ghetto, this could be. But you choose the icing. It's blackberry down there. Doesn't it look good? I've got so many of these. I've only got a few done. Oh, we might have to do 2 videos and put this in with something else like we did at the end of the other one. Oh, this must be a honeybee one. Look, it's a little honeybee with a wee honey cupcake. These are all stickers that you can stick on things. They're budget friendly. They came in a little pack and they were about $3 or $4 New Zealand for all of them. Look at that little panda with this little orange juice with ice cubes. Look at those rosy pink cheeks. I just love rosy pink cheeks and those big, beautiful eyes. Just adorable. What else have we got? Let's get a few together and we'll save the rest for next time. We've got a kitten and it's having, looks like, it might be strawberry with mandarin. I don't know. I don't know if that kitty cat would like that or if it's a little tiger. But I like its little eyes. They're big. And it looks like it's got its tongue out. It likes whatever it is it's got. Oh, we've got a little mouse. That's getting into the rascaliness. It's having strawberries and cake too. And it's got rosy cheeks. What else have we got? Another little smiley cake. This one looks like it's orange with pink frosting and a strawberry. Maybe it's Jaffa or something, I don't know. And this looks like blueberries and cotton candy. And I don't know if this is like a rainbow coloured drink top with that. It might be that shape like a cloud, like a little cloud, fluffy cloud. Get a couple more and then we'll leave the rest for another time, shall we? Because we might be here all night otherwise. Because look, I'll show you how many to go. There's all of these. We haven't done those yet. This is the pile we've done. So there's almost the same amount to go. I'll do 5 more and then we'll put them separate so we don't look at we look at different ones next time. That looks like vanilla snow cone with little blue, could be gumballs, little blue gumballs, or maybe little blue, what else is blue? Baby blue. Not thinking blueberries. But it's cute. It's very cute. We've got another rainbow drink. What would be it? Blackberry, strawberry, pineapple, and mint. I don't know how it tastes. Looks gorgeous. And maybe it just looks those colours and it's not actually going to taste like all those, because I don't know if they'd all mix together nicely. They might all fight each other in your tummy, or if with your taste buds. If you get too many things that don't complement each other, they can kind of cancel themselves out. So we'll have to make them colour flavours that work together. So say blackberry, strawberry, mango, not sure. But anyway, whatever it is, it's a happy drink, it's pretty and it's fun. I've got another drink here. This one's got lots of fruit at the bottom. Looks like peaches and strawberries. Let's make that, and now a little bit of something grape maybe. Grape, strawberry, and a tiny bit of peach, and it looks like chocolate balls. This looks like a vanilla one with little bubblegum balls in it, or maybe little strawberry balls. And it looks like you could just about eat all of it. And that maybe that cone's edible. Maybe it's a strawberry cone. This is the final one for now, okay? This little cutie. All these different flavoured sprinkles. And the swirly, swirly vanilla ice cream. And a little bit of strawberry and a hint of blueberry and a hint of raspberry. And the happiest little face. Yum, yum. Just looks so delectable, doesn't it? Thank you so much for joining me to look at all these wonderful things, all my little treasures and my sticker collection. I'll save the other stickers and keep them aside, and I'll show you all the rest of these another time. See everybody.